My friends, there seems to be some confusion going on in the PTS, and some people are asking, really, is this the loot? Where is the loot? Well, let me tell you, SWTOR has some clarifications. Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my SWTOR brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing out there in a galaxy far, far, far away? Yes, I know, new backdrop, I know, I'm working on it, okay? Anyways, my friends, this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button for all your SWTOR fun, news, guides, and updates right here, right now. My friends, there is a bit of a hubbub in the PTS, and some clarification has been needed. Some people have been complaining about they've been trying out content, and they're just not getting the loot that is supposedly supposed to be coming with Onslaught that they will be testing and are testing in this phase 2 of the PTS, which is all about loot acquisition and about testing how the loot drops, the RNG of it as well. Now, RNG is a big problem. It can either be your best friend or it could be your worst enemy, and that's just a way of life in the MMO world. Let me tell you, that's how it is. It's all about chasing the gear, and I personally have no issue with chasing the gear. And as per my personal experience in phase 2 so far, running the content that they've asked us to run, which we'll get to in just a second, I really haven't had any issues. I honestly have not had any issues. I've gotten tons of upgrades for gear for my tune, and I've actually felt quite comfortable with the loot drops that have done or have come, because I can't speak, and that's a thing. But let's get to what SWTOR had to say, and then I will bring more of my opinion on the backside of this. So let's see what Eric Musco had to say on the forums about this. Eric Musco writes, "Hello folks, just a quick reminder, loot acquisition is not fully implemented in all content. In fact, it is only implemented into a small selection of content, purposely so they can focus us where they want us to play. They want to pigeonhole us to this certain areas, so this is where they're testing the loot." He continues, "I'm spinning up specific threads for that feedback. If you are playing in an area that is not listed here, and listen closely, my friends, loot drops are not implemented, and these are where they fully are implemented. Hammer Station at any difficulty, KP or Karagas Palace at any difficulty, your renown crates and conquest reward, and initial implementation will be in war zones." And he said he will get more information into the original post as well. He says, "Sorry for any confusion. I realized we mentioned this on the stream, but not in the forums here." Well, there you have it, my friends, from Eric Musco. Remember, Hammer Station, any difficulty, Karagas Palace, any difficulty, your renown crates, and conquest fun right there. That is where the loot implementation, the new loot they want you to test, that's where it is. Nowhere else in the game is loot being tested on that. They have not implemented it there, only in those 3 specific places. That's where we need to go, because I know some people have been confused by that and just haven't, been complaining and just been scratching their heads as to where is this raining of loot, where is all this stuff. And like I said, when I ran Hammer Station, when I ran KP, there was a rain of loot, and I really didn't have that much of an issue. Just like I didn't have much of an issue in Duxon, I didn't have much of an issue in KP as well. There is issues with some of the loot. Some people are not happy with it's like a certain boss, this certain piece of gear, but in my world, we're MMO, right? I'm all about chasing the loot, and I remember back in the day when you had to go to certain bosses in certain raids or operations to get that piece of loot for your character. And yes, there is the ninja looter who will roll on everything just to make everyone's day that much happier, and more often than not they usually win, and that leaves us really not happy, because then there's the lockout and then we have to wait and come back. But like I said, for me, I am a different animal. I don't actually mind that too much. Now, there should be the RNG protection from that. There should be ninja looting protection as well. Maybe a thing like, well, this is gear only for this type of class, advanced class, or what have you, then only you can roll on it. And it will show up another piece of gear for another class, only they can roll on that. And then maybe that can be a thing. I could be completely out of my gourd on that one. Perhaps I am. But I don't see too much of an issue. I am having fun on the PTS. I've been enjoying Hammer Station. Like I said, I've gotten upgrades at Hammer Station. Haven't seen a problem. Loot has rained on us, and I can somewhat get a taste of what it's going to be like. And imagine, my friends, what's going to happen when they... every piece of content that you do, loot will start raining. Now, if you solo a piece of content, you're not going to get a lot of loot. You're just not. But if you go in with friends, say like a Flashpoint, you and some of your friends go in there, yes, you're going to get a lot of loot to go through. Yes, the roll will be there as usual and all that stuff. The needs and the greeds and all that fun jazz, yay, that will be there. But, hey, I had no issue. You had a personal piece of loot that dropped for you. You got that, and the other stuff was, well... home dargy, I hope I get that. Yes sir indeed. So I'm not having an issue with it, but are you? Let me know your thoughts. Maybe I am wrong, and I'll re-examine my stance on this thing. Who knows? Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts on this are. And if you like what you see here, make sure you hit that like button. If you really like what you see here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show of YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, make sure, remember, be kind. It's about community, and we will see you later. Good day.